And welcome back. Yes, Becoming Classic Motorcycles. We're back, and the Project VF is in front of me. I've got some news on this, what we're going to do with this. Quite a lot to tell you. Been a while since we've made any videos. The garage has been taken over with carts and carting, as you can see from my lad, but there we go. That's the keeps me busy as well. So anyway, so what we've got in here now, 3 carts in here now. It's just back to the olden days of the sidecar racing, eh? But anyway, right, so where have we got to? We're going to be doing a bit of work with this VF, and I'll do a bit of a close-up and go around it. Let me tell you where we've got up to. I did actually, after the project and with the carts being in the place, as you can see, we've got 2 stacked up now. I told you just selling this. Yeah, just get rid of it and just thought, am I ever going to do it? Am I going to need it? You know, I don't know. And do you know what? I put it on eBay, nobody wanted it. And, well, 200 quid or something like that. And do you know what? It runs great. It absolutely runs great. Carbs are good. I've overhauled the carbs fully. All the emulsion tubes are in the right place. All the main jets are in the right place. The spring lengths are all in the right place, etc., etc. Because it's all a bit of a weird setup in these engines, and I categorically can assure you they all are set how they should be. It runs, idles, stupid amounts of oil pressure, brilliant. But it's just one of them. Don't know. I've had this bike over 10 years. Am I going to do it? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so where does that lead me to? Well, let's just have a quick look at this motor then. Let's have a zoom in and have a look. We've got no battery at the minute. The battery's on my CB750 there for the minute, but anyway. So, as anyone who watched the previous set of videos will know, the little oil pressure gauge is still in there from measuring the oil pressure, because we put the oil mod on it, on this motor. And anyway, there we go with the move around it. But let me tell you what I'm going to attempt to do. Now, being an ex-sidecar racer, we used to have to make engines fit and blah blah blah, and involved with that all my life growing up, and this, that and the other, and it's something that I've seen done before, so I know I'm not the first. So please don't, think I'm saying I'm the first. But what I'm going to endeavour to do, and I just went to pick this up yesterday, is to fit this, the VFR, the absolutely iconic engine from Honda. That is the, what's the word here, that's the granddad to that. Okay, now how far do I go with it? I'm sure I've seen or heard of people putting that engine in this bike before. It's something I've flirted with for a while. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? And, it's one of them. I don't know. My job role's changed a bit, by the way, as well. I'm actually full-time. Gone into a full-time role. But anyway, that's as much as I'll say about that. So really enjoy it. It's working with young apprentices, so I enjoy that role. So anyway, there we go. Yeah, so we're on my VF 750, VFR 750. So wow, we know the history to this engine. We know it's good. We know it's been a good motor, and we know it was stripped down to do the bodywork up, etc., and it just never got. So anyway, what did I get with it? Let's have a look. It's all a bit of a mess at the minute because I've just unloaded the van. But we got a crazy bagpipes exhaust system with it. Now, that's going to be useful in trying to, a couple of little cracks and stuff I can see here and there, but do you know what? I envisaged having to completely make a new exhaust for this. So again, used to making them for sidecars and what have you, so, but that could be a real big head start. Now, the fact, while I'm on this, that instead of like the engine behind me in the bike exits the rear cylinders and pretty much goes straight down to clear the swinging arm, the VFR motor uses the pipes that go, the swinging arm is inside here, the single-sided. Now, I may yet fit the single-sided swinging arm to this, or have a go. Yeah, the reason that swinging arm there doesn't have a spindle that goes all the way through is because it's needed to clear the exhausts in there. Okay, so if we send the exhausts further over around here like the VFR, we could maybe fit the VFR 750 single-sided in it as well. So I love the styling of the bike. I've got all the paint and all the stickers, as I said in the first sale when I tried to sell it, nobody wanted it. I've got a really good tank, all the plastics are really good on it, and brand new Honda fork stanchions in it, genuine, not re-chromed, good tyres on it. I can't believe nobody wanted it, but anyway, they didn't. They only wanted to pay peanuts, and I won't giving it away for peanuts. So, but there we go. So we're now on to this. So on that note, this engine will be for sale. Anyone interested, you might as well, just send me a message or via, you can put comments in the below, whatever it is. And it's a 16,000 mile engine. Okay, she's got a 16,000 mile on it. It's had the oil mod to it, but I may sell the oil mod separately yet, and just put the crappy steel Honda pipe back on. So, but anyway, so it sells standard then, doesn't it? I'll probably sell the carbs separately as well, because I don't need them because we're going to be using them. Them carbs can just go straight over there into my ultrasonic tank. Get them stripped and put them in an ultrasonic tank, which you can see in the background on the end of the bench over there. The same as these were all done. All new float bowl gaskets have been put in here. Complete strip down. Do you know, we didn't really need them, but it was one of them while I'm in there and the engine was out, I just did it, cleaned them up, and what was it now? I think what instigated it was I put fuel on it one day. I hadn't been run for a year or so with moving house, and I put fuel on it and one of the float bowls was leaking. The O-ring in the float bowl. So off they came, new rubbers from M&P in the float bowls, and I did them while I had them all out anyway. So there they go. The carbs can be for sale as well. So yeah, that's where we're at. So if it interests anybody, watch this space, because that's what's going to be happening. We're going to take this out now, take this motor out and compare and do some measuring and see what's going to be what I've got to do to the frame, and we're going to try and perhaps do something like a what's his name, Fred Merkel rep, something like that, with this engine in. Okay, there's much to be desired about this engine. The 6-speed, I know the purists won't like it, I know, and all that, but I just like the thought of the idea of this original styling, the bikini fairing in its original guise, with that motor in. I did have a VFR 750 a while back. Traded it in for a ZZR11, loved the ZZR11, monster of a bike, but I always, some little part of me wished I'd never sold the VFR. So anyway, could maybe be, best of both worlds sort of job. Yeah, I do like the styling of this, so if I can get that engine in there, and the DNA is very, very clear to see. My tea's going cold there, by the way. So if we look at the engine there, not that you guys need, then look at the engine there, the DNA is absolutely in there. Okay, anyone interested, watch this space. Right, that'll wrap this one up, and we'll pick it up